Thanks for the notification there.
Oh, did you give it a notification?
Yeah, saying that you're going live. But yeah, YouTube's telling me to set a reminder.
Refresh it again. I just had to refresh it again.
There it is. Okay. Why are you repeating yourself?
What?
Because
what?
Because I had YouTube open trying to get the pop-out chat.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Okie dokie. I think I got everything.
Probably not.
Probably not. You know how this works.
We'll get halfway through it and you'll be like, damn it.
Yeah. We still got 3 minutes, but you know.
At least we beat everybody here this time. Usually you got two waiting.
Yeah. Usually.
Nicole's usually one of them. Oh, shit.
What are you doing over there?
Trying to hang myself. Let me do it peacefully. Like that little delay.
What are you hearing feedback?
No.
Oh.
When I opened the can.
Oh. Why, did you hear yourself open the can?
Yeah. How wouldn't I?
I don't know.
I'm sure if I went in the bathroom and farted, this might be picking up.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Somebody's watching us.
Are they?
And going, what the hell's wrong with these people?
I don't know if I want to go to that stream.
We haven't started yet. We went live a little early. So welcome to the chat.
Yeah, for whoever's lurking. Hi. You've been spotted.
Don't scare them off. Goodness gracious.
Dadgummit.
Dadgummit.
I have to come.
Oh.
See, I knew you were going to forget something.
No.
You're supposed to put that on your head and keep it on your head.
I know. You're going to try it with me, right? You wanted
It's going to take more than just a day.
We have to leave it on there for 30 minutes. Are we going to have to go like this?
I don't know.
Or would the pot?
Hey, Freaky. Hey, Shrimp Shack.
Hey, Shrimp Shack. Don't mind us.
We're just,
figuring out the experiments here.
I don't think you'd have to put it directly on like that.
Well, I think
as long as you have the north side,
right,
closest to the third eye, I think it would work.
Okay. How is everybody? How you guys doing? Oh, well, thank you, Unicycle Man, for the 2 ice creams. Thank you so much.
Oh, that must have come up on dlive?
Yeah. How you guys doing today? We haven't started yet. We're figuring stuff out. I do have headbands.
So I get to look like Aunt Mama.
I got to figure out where the hell they are.
Oh, don't worry, Shrimp Shack. You won't be bored for long.
Oh, it's definitely a Monday, guys.
I guess you can kind of say that, Freaky.
All right, before I start, let me go get these headbands.
We're going to try the magnet experiment.
And I'll recap if people don't remember what that is.
You just look foolish. You got to wear this on your head for 30 minutes. It's supposed to help open your third eye. But all the beer I drink, I have troubles opening my two eyes. Shadows left. She went bye-bye. Oh, seriously?
Seriously.
So much more time. Half an hour. Well, if you remember, she covered that one story. Hi, Nicole. And this guy wore it every day, 30 minutes every day for a week.
No, for 4 weeks.
For a month.
Yeah. For 5 weeks. I don't know if this.
So you both doing this, or you only have enough magnets? No, we got 2 magnets.
All right, let me go ahead and start the stream. So today on the topics we are exploring, we're going to talk about old school paranormal, ghost hunting techniques. I have other stories to capture, but there's a lot of talk. Sorry, I was running around trying to get headbands. I have a lot of things to talk about the old school paranormal techniques. So,
and this is where I'm really out of the loop, because I don't even know anything about the new equipment, let alone old equipment.
So he's like, what the hell do I know?
Are you going to need help putting that on?
I don't know. So you guys are going to have to help us time this.
Why? Look at your damn clock on the computer.
Well, you know. All right. Here we go. Let's start the show. Oh, watch for the beep, though.
To start your show now,
No.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
It's going to blow up.
And so the week begins. Good Monday morning from Valdez, Alaska. Welcome to the Shadows of the Moons show. It is Monday morning, and we are live on YouTube, Facebook, dlive, Twitch, and Mixer under the same name. So come on in, join the fun, and get into the conversation. Just like always, Mondays are about Monday Musings, which is all about paranormal talk. We share stories from the internet and, of course, your stories live on air. Without further ado, let's get started.
And now, coming to you live from Alaska, here's a woman that has been around many moons and has seen many shadows. Here is your host, Shadows of the Moon.
I lied. No, she isn't. Hold on.
There
we go.
I don't know how this is going to work.
We're trying to figure out this. Now, guys, if you remember right, a couple weeks ago, I shared a story about this whole magnet experiment, right? About how the guy took a magnet and held it to his third eye for 30 minutes for a month. Hello again, Freaky Geek. Hey, Ron, I saw you mooning in there, by the way.
Oh, I can't see Ron.
He was mooning. That's probably why you don't see him. But he only had the icon up. He didn't type.
Well, no, it's because you have the 2 cameras side by side. So it lowers that chat box to where I can't see it.
We don't have the chat box. Remember, that wasn't working with your OBS.
I'm opening dlive, God damn it.
Okay. Ooh, he thinks he's Mr. Man now. He's got dlive now. So anyway, this guy placed a magnet on his third eye for 30 minutes a day for a month.
But it has to be the north side of the magnet.
Yeah, they said a monopole magnet, but you can't find them. And I was reading up on magnets and that, and they said that there can't be ever a monopole or monopole magnet, because if you cut a magnet in half, it's automatically the bottom is going to become south.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell. I tried ordering. I really did too. I tried ordering a fishing magnet. I figured it'd be strong, right?
Well, yeah, it'd be strong.
But they wouldn't. I couldn't get anybody to ship up here to me.
Good
So
morning, Ron.
we bought. I extremely.
Now,
bought.
Hold on. When she says we bought, she bought them, used my card, and then told me.
All for the channel, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right? So we bought these magnets, and we're gonna strap them to our head.
Yeah.
At least the 5 days. We're gonna do it for the month. We're gonna do it every day. But
Oh, I didn't agree to that.
you did
No, I
when you
agreed for
said
30
let me
minutes.
experiment with you. So without further ado,
We got to try to figure this out.
what do you guys think? I was just gonna strap the north pole, because the north is what you're supposed to use, like right here, right? Or should I hold it there? Should we hold it there for the 30 minutes like this on the top of it?
I'm not going to try to hold it for 30 minutes.
Wow, that already feels weird to me.
Oh, no, Freaky, I know all about the experiment, but she never said we were going to do it every day.
Why not do it different? See whose is better. That's a good idea. Maybe I don't. It's gonna be hard reading stories and clicking. I'm gonna be looking all weird, but that's okay. Too.
And I'm not going to hold it like that trying to drink a beer. You know, it's just like,
Well, you can strap yours on the normal way. What Freaky Geek's saying? Why don't you do it
I
one way?
know.
And one...
I know what he's saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm not going to be the one holding it like that.
Okay. I'll hold it. My arm's gonna get so freaking tired.
I don't know if that's going to work because I got to wear my hat. I might have to try to figure out how to lay it sideways.
No, because then the South Pole's like, you don't want the South Pole
Well, I
screwing
can't.
it up.
No, then I can't do it. I'm not sitting here not wearing a hat. She would drop a honey. We'll keep it in place. She's gonna look like
Yeah, right.
she's gonna look like a goofy unicorn.
So, well, no, can't you tip it under your hat?
No, because it's too damn long. Look,
It won't go up in the crease of your hat? The bill of your hat?
no, it won't. Tape the magnet to the hat.
There you go. Tape the magnet to the hat.
No,
We don't have any tape.
That's
I
what you
spent all our money on the magnet. We're in a rare mood today, I'm telling you.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, exactly.
All right. Well,
So you go ahead and
hold on. Okay. I had to stop my camera.
Oh, he's cheating.
I think I'm gonna need your help.
Oh, you're going to need my help?
Like, how the hell am I gonna hold it and then try to wrap it at the same time?
Oh, my God. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. We're still on mic, so.
She thinks I have like freaking 4 or 5 arms or something.
All right, you hold the magnet.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
You're going to have to hold it down. Ready?
Do I have a choice? It's gonna come off my head. Okay.
You look like I don't know what you look like.
I am not going on cam today, people.
Yes, you are. You got to show people what you're doing.
I don't have to show anybody anything. Look at how dumb that looks.
It looks awesome, honey.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
All right. Hello.
Yeah, right? Freaky Geek, you need
I've
a
got
third.
a dot.
You need a third arm to reach the third eye.
Third arm.
Yeah.
What third arm?
Put the magnet inside the brimming hat. That's what I was thinking, Ron. but-
It won't because of the dimension of the magnet. It won't. I don't wear my hat down like a lot of people. Mine's usually kind of rested back a little.
So you think I should hold mine?
You think you can sit there for 30 minutes? Now, my time's already started.
Yeah, your time's already started.
10:10.
Mine's 10:10 too. Oh, 10:11. This is gonna be awkward.
No,
No, screw it. I'm just gonna do it this way.
I keep looking at my video feed,
Uh-huh.
and I look dumb as hell.
I can imagine what I'm gonna look like here in a minute.
Why would you? What are you doing?
People are gonna be like, these people are freaking whacked. Yes,
Oh,
yes, we are.
you need a third arm to reach the third eye. Now I got what you were saying about the third arm.
Oh yeah.
Because when I turned my cam off, the chat went away.
Oh, okay.
You got that on the south.
Yeah.
Shadows reminds me of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh. Okay. So we have the magnets in place.
We look dumb.
Holy crap. Look lovely. Right. So what's this is supposed to do, and if you're listening on the podcast portion of this, I know I was going to say, I welcome you to come on over to the live chat, but maybe I don't.
Come over in 30 minutes.
Yeah, right? So what this is supposed to do is supposed to... Thank you for the sub. Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry. So what is it, this is supposed to do is...
Make you look dumb.
Yeah, besides make you look dumb, no. It is supposed to clear out the plaque, basically, on your pineal gland, right? This is an experiment. I have no clue if it'll work or not. The guy claimed that when he did this, he had seen apparitions.
Walls disappear.
Walls disappeared, and he saw into other dimension or realm or whatever you want to, call it or whatnot. So why not try it, right? I just don't feel like that's sitting right.
I know I had to kind of push mine up some.
Yeah.
And thank God beer cans are made out of aluminum. Could you imagine me trying to take a drink and go straight to my forehead?
That would be funny. But yeah, like I said, I was trying to find, I wanted to get one of those fishing magnets because I figured, hey, that's strong. That'll definitely clear them.
Have you seen what they look like?
Mm-hmm.
The big round things?
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you get that to stay on your head?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter because they wouldn't ship up here. God forbid you got magnets coming to Alaska. No, it's because magnet fishing is very illegal here.
Why?
I don't know. It's just illegal here.
Where the hell did you read that?
On the Alaskan fisheries website thingy.
Oh, maybe they're afraid we're gonna find the fish that has the most mercury in it.
Maybe. Oh.
All right. Hey, Eli.
Hey, Eli. Thank you so much, because we love all of these people to see us like this.
Yeah, because
they're strong. They felt strong when I took them out of the package because they came. This is the package that they came in, right? And they have the two little these little thingies on the end of it. And like when I pulled them off of these little thingies, there was one on either side. It gave me it wasn't like, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Hey, Liam's Irish Journeys. How are you?
Oh, shh. It's Mama Liam.
See, I feel like this is, I should probably take my headphones off and do it.
Yeah, you should have went underneath the headphones.
Okay. So anybody that's new that's just coming in, we're looking like dorks today. We're doing an experiment.
It's a new fashion trend.
Yes. We're trying to get this look to, go viral.
I don't think it's going to catch on, though.
I don't think so either, but, So we're trying an experiment today. So do I take like 2 minutes off of my time? Now's the time to talk about shadows you can't hear. Yeah, right. I can still hear.
She can now. She got her headphones back on.
So, like I was saying, apparently my StreamYards is not. What the hell's going on with my restream? It's not showing up in my chat again. Ron is saying hi, Liam. Ron said hi to everybody over there in dlive. I don't know what's going on with the restream. This is really making me upset, though. So anyway, we're doing this experiment, see if it works, and there's that.
It's already making me sick.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, I'm like, what? The funny thing is because it's supposed to like I said, clear out the plaque and the pineal gland, but it's supposed to like mess with the magnet. I guess we have magnetic stuff in our pineal gland.
Yeah, it's the electronical pulse through your brain.
Yeah. And so the magnet is supposed to kind of yeah, he is my stream boss over in dlive. Freaky geek. He is. That's something else. That's Streamlabs. I know, Ron. Ron says, great, I'm trying to get more people here. What a good site. Yeah. I know, this is very rare, right?
See, now we can lie to you and say we did it on Saturday and Sunday too, even though we don't stream.
I know, right? We could, but I definitely want to stick to this. So all week,
make aluminum hats and wear them.
I would too. But so it's supposed to act with the metals or the electrical impulses, the magnetic pole, whatever, right? And I found out that selenite, because when I have a selenite wand and I have a selenite.
And all I have is a ceiling light.
But with the selenite, and I don't know if anybody else gets the effect of this, but when I put it to my third eye, or especially my heart chakra, I definitely feel something. And I didn't know that selenite, it got me looking. This is how my mind works when I'm researching this stuff, is I didn't know selenite had magnet particles in it.
Freaky said he was hearing a seal at night.
I heard a seal at night.
Instead of seal at night?
Yeah. So this is why we're doing this, just to experiment and see what happens. See if it works, if it don't work.
So
another paranormal group tried it, but they didn't do it correctly. They just said that they wore the magnet for that night as they were going through an investigation.
Yeah, they only did it for
the one night.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that long.
Right, yeah.
So after 30 days, if we sit here and act like gurus.
Yeah, I know. If we start freaking out, all of a sudden we're going to be like, the wall's melting away. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
We will be the prime example of why you don't do this.
Yeah. What's Z say? I'm going to steal Z's line. I do this so you don't have to.
Yeah. I'm going to show you how dumb this is.
So today we're talking about old school paranormal equipment or techniques that people used to use and still use to this day. Let me pull up my notes and I have other stories, like I said, but I've done a lot of research with the old school techniques that we might not get to them because, that's how it usually rolls here at the Shadows of the Moon show with a little bit of chaos. We know how this all goes. It's a weird Monday. Are you guys feeling a weird vibe? Because I sure the hell am. Anyway, so going through these Victorian paranormal investigation techniques, right? We're talking, it basically comes down to, like, they were talking about what they used to do a long time ago. But I mean, they had the whole seance and psychic medium, I don't know, era, I guess you would say. And then people got tired of that because they thought, there was a lot of frauds out there, and there still are. You got to pick and choose who you feel comfortable going to or whatnot. So, they would do old school paranormal stuff themselves.
That shit's already affecting you.
I know, right? Really, it's not. It's just me. So they went to this place that I'm reading from is called the Spooky Isles, which they went to the mystery at the haunted, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Bodel-Wyden Castle. And it's basically, they're from Manchester Paranormal's group. It's in North Wales. And I guess it's a location with deserved reputation for very active in the terms of paranormal. It says the castle was rebuilt in the 1830s. It was rebuilt in the 1830s and used as a home, but original castle on site dates back to 1460s. That's an old man. That's why I'd love to go over there and explore castles. During the First World War, the castle was used as a recuperation hospital for the injured soldiers and the grounds for trench warfare training. Warfare. That's what I want to say.
Wow.
So they tested out like what they would do back in the day, right? He says, our investigation, the team decided that they would be interested in using a Victorian methods, such as like glass divination, seances. So they went, he said, myself and my fellow members, Peter and David Sarsfield, made their way to the castle's Victorian snooker room. Snooker is that pool, right?
Yeah.
They had snooker back then?
Snooker was out long before regular pool.
Hell. The room had a doorway on either side of the table, one to the main hallway and the other to the main room. The room, once with doors were shut, they said it had a heavy air to it. And I'm sure if you're a paranormal investigator, you might get smarter with magnetic moving your circulation better. That could be.
Yeah, Ron, he came in and said he was out, but he said he wanted to come through and say hi and give us a like.
And a share.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just realized Restream's not even...
There's nobody even chatting.
Yeah.
Ron's the last one I seen chat.
Yeah. So he said Dave positioned himself on the floor at one end of the table while myself and Peter stood at the side of the table with the hallway door facing us. Once the light was turned off, any lack of possible outside light source meant the room was pitch black and you could not see your own hand in front of you.
That's pretty dark.
That is pretty dark. He asked if anybody was present with him, and if so, if they could come forward. For a long period, the room remained quiet and they received no response. Peter then said to myself that he was starting to feel apprehensive, and then he felt that somebody was standing close to the left-hand side of him. The atmosphere was certainly feeling heavier. Although the investigation, you must be careful that the surroundings do not influence your feelings. And that's true.
Hi,
when you're
Pammy.
out there, hey, Pammy, when you're out there investigating, there are sometimes, you're human. You're going to get that, panic run feeling, and you can't let that influence you. Hey, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
You? How are you, love?
All right, so for the ones that just come in the room, do you want to let them know why we look so stupid right now?
We're doing the experiment with the magnet. It's supposed to open your third eye, so we gotta wait, and we gotta wear this for a month.
30 minutes a day.
30 minutes a day, every month.
Every day for a month.
What'd I say?
Every month.
Oh no, 30 minutes a day for a month. My God. It's already affecting my speech.
Carol just noticed what we were wearing.
I swear we're not just, we're trying to make a new style trend going on, Carol.
Yeah.
What do you think? Sexy, right?
We'll sell you magnets all day long.
So apparently, they did hear a breathless sigh. But other than that, they said suddenly all three of us heard a heavy, breathless sigh, which followed by the wall to our left being lit up by a bright light.
You're getting blamed.
That's right. No, Ron, I didn't make him do it. We were in chat last night.
I love it.
And who was it? Oh, it was Sheriff. We were in chat last night, and Sheriff came in, and he was like, I told Mary that we had gotten the magnets for the experiment, and Sheriff was like, "Who's your dummy, Mr. Chaos?" And I'm like, "No, I am." And then Eddie's like, "Well, I'll try it with you."
No, I said she's making me do it with her.
No. That's right. We are bringing sexy back.
This is sexy. Oh my God, we're screwed.
Hey, Eli, I'm fat and I'm still sexy.
I'm getting fat.
He's going to drop a baby soon.
Twins.
So they tried doing the glass divination. That's where you basically it's like an Ouija board with a glass.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. And they decided to try it. Despite asking numerous questions for a period of about 40 minutes, there was no activity, and that was about to change. After asking if any soldiers were present, we all heard what sounded like feet shuffling, and the glass moved slightly. I asked, did you or are you serving your country at the First World War? We received no response.
Hi, Mittens.
Hey, Mittens, how are you? More and more people are coming in, and we look like dorks today.
Yes.
So that's basically all that happened there. And they were talking about old school methods of ghost hunting, right?
Ron, it's supposed to do actually the same thing at the same time. It's supposed to repel the calcium buildup and all that, but it's also supposed to attract the energy impulses of your brain.
Yeah. Like I said, in the story or in the experiment that he was talking about, he said that he used a monopole magnet, but apparently there is no such thing as a monopole magnet, because if you cut a magnet, so I read, if you cut a magnet in half,
or even if it breaks, no matter how it breaks.
Yeah, or it breaks, it goes into
you're going to have the
north-south.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of monopole magnet he was talking about, because I searched the hell out of it and I couldn't find anything. So old school ghost hunting. Like when I first started doing ghost hunting, we didn't have all the flashy equipment like we do now, like when ghost hunters, I remember when ghost hunters came on TV, like I'm talking years ago, their equipment was like, FLIRs back then were like $4,000. Like nobody could afford any of that shit. You know what I mean? So we had our own ways of communicating, I guess. Thank you so much, Canadian Witch, for the ice cream.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We ain't gonna get brain freeze. We got magnets on our head.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, God, I'm going to be explaining this for the rest of my life.
I hope you already explained this to Mr. Mingster and Yuri.
No, I didn't.
So they don't just pop on here and go, what the hell is wrong with my mom?
The hell is my mom doing now? So I guess back then, I mean, we did the video ITC and stuff like that. And it got me looking back, like I did when we did investigating back then. It was more of I guess I was using more of my witchy stuff than actually paranormal stuff.
Like you relied more on pendulums and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I never did like the table tipping. I know that was big in the UK, was table tipping.
And this is going to tell you how far out that I am of knowing anything about old paranormal equipment and that. Missy started talking about table tipping, and the first thing that came to my mind was cow tipping.
Yeah, but I mean, like, of course, like I said, table tipping was a big one. Your intuition, yes, Freaky Geek. You relied more on your intuition than anything. And I still do that today.
Well, I know things. Probably not the things that I should know, but I know things. Really, Freaky Geek says, "Chaos, you sound like you know things." Oh, well, I might sound good.
Right.
She writes me a script every day that I got to read from. Okay, go ahead.
So, like I remember we used to use like little bells. We'd hang little, like on pieces of yarn and hang them up in the doorway just in case something, or we'd use wind chimes.
Christmas lights, like the old Christmas lights.
No, we didn't get that. We didn't get into that until
Hi, Lindsay.
Stranger Things came in. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's having a great day.
And I think somebody's putting out the word that we look like complete idiots.
I know. Come check out Shadows and Chaos because they're looking weird today.
They got some
A
stuff
handheld tape recorder, yes. And you know what the thing of it is?
Oh, them old tape recorders.
My aunt was an emergency dispatcher for 30-some years out of her home.
And this one here just sends off the alarm for all the fire department and shit to
Yes,
respond.
I did when I was a kid. But she had those old, because she did it out of her home. So she had one of those tape recorders that
They keep
suction down to the phone so they could hear
Yep.
what was saying. And everything was, she didn't have computers back then, so she handwrote everything.
But
But
they,
those, I used to, I got a headache.
Freaky Geek, that's exactly what they experienced the EVPs.
Yeah. And I used to love playing around with that things. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Patrick's over in dlive.
Hey, Patrick, over in dlive.
For some reason, my restream bot, I'm getting very pissed at that it's not working right.
I don't know, but you're right. I kind of started getting a slight headache.
Like, I got one of those jolt headaches.
Yeah, like if you move too quick,
Yeah.
you can feel it.
Is that like the plaque breaking up or something?
Could very well be. I got the notification, but I was helping a friend out, but I made it. Oh, thank you.
Well,
I'm glad you made
Lindsay.
it.
I appreciate that.
But to shout you out too, you took the time to go help a friend.
Definitely. So what was I saying? Oh, so those recorders back then, I used to love playing around with them. And I wish I had one nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm sure you can find them. Ron's over there mooning.
What happened? If I pull up dlive, can I see that chat over there?
Yeah, you can. That's got a pop-out chat too if you want to pop it out.
Well, then I'll have 2 chat screens.
Yes.
And I have trouble
I have
with 1.
6.
But you have 2 monitors.
That's true. So, like back then, I
only got 6 minutes left.
So
You
what's
got
that?
7.
I got 7. You guys are going to have to remind me because I can't.
Oh, I'm watching the time.
So, like I said, I think I used more of my witchy stuff back then, like my pendulum. I would use, I would scry with my black mirror. And I actually thought about, I know I have the 2 infinity mirrors, but I actually was thinking about making it because I made my own black mirror and doing a black mirror session one time.
I wonder what would happen if you took the 2 infinity mirrors.
And
what the hell was that?
me clicking.
Oh. And you point them at
He's
each other.
becoming more aware, guys. He's like, what's that?
Well, I always have good
They
hearing.
put the affinity mirrors together.
Facing each other.
Like, that's a good question. Love to try that.
No,
Lindsay said, me
I've got
too,
dlive,
chaos.
but I can't handle two. Lindsay, I have trouble handling one, but she has two monitors, and one's the size of our TV in a freaking living room.
It's not.
It's 27 inches. It's a U rounded one, and then she's got another one. She gives me her old monitor. We buy the cord, hook it up, and it won't work.
Yeah. It's not my fault.
She gives me the broke shit.
You know. What
You
are
know how
gonna
many
do?
times I push this magnet up and it still just
Slowly
slowly slides down? Mr. Chaos Man is supposed to.
Oh,
Oh, that's only when she's in a bad mood. Then I have trouble hearing.
yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I was thinking about making a black mirror and doing a session with that one night.
Now, what do you paint a mirror black or what?
Yeah, but there's a certain way you do it. You actually can use it like with the glass. Like if you go buy an old picture frame and do it that way. Or you can get a one with a mirror in it and paint. You don't paint the front of it.
You paint the back
of
it.
it.
So it's really not a mirror. It's a piece of glass that's painted black.
You can use that way, yes. But if you really want to, do a full experiment of it, it's looking into a black mirror, which is the back of it. The back of the mirror is painted black.
Yes, freaky. Broke crap.
Like even with my children, one of the first things that I taught them in my witchy ways, I guess, which is probably not a good idea, but is candle talking.
Can you how you make a flame dance?
Right. And now I'll have, like, when we lived out in the camper, I'd have candles going.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, remember, like that one night, I was like, somebody's here, because I know what it means with my candles when somebody's around.
See what Mitten wrote?
I have made a spirit star. Speaking of old school electronics, do yourself. Basically, no interference and free to make. Mittens, I would really love to know how you do that. A spirit star, huh?
Thanks, Mittens.
I'm telling you, I'm fascinated by this stuff. I love it. I love old school equipment. I love old school techniques. Definitely get a hold of me. Or if we have time, if you want to come up or call in, I'll be shooting the link and the number in. It's on your channel? Okay. On your YouTube channel? I definitely want to check it out.
I don't think I joined Mitten's channel.
No, we can say sub. It's people in chat that can't.
Oh,
It's weird. I know.
You can't type it,
Yeah.
but you can say it.
Yeah, we can say it, but
Wow. Yeah, I don't think, have I subscribed to you yet, Mittens? I don't think I have.
I don't know. But so scrying, that could be either done, like I said, with a black mirror. Tell me that is the washer and dryer. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
too fluent.
I don't know, broken rule.
Freaky geek.
He's going to get us shut down.
Yep, that's it. Well, I hope you all are subscribed to either my hey, Reek. Hopefully I said that right over on Treble.
Trouble.
Oh,
That's
whoa.
wait a minute. Weren't we watching?
Yeah, that's like dlive.
Yeah, but somebody
How
was
you
saying
doing over
they were
there?
having problems with it.
I don't know.
Oh, this is just too much shit.
So like scrying with a crystal ball, which I used to have. I don't have a lot of my witchy stuff anymore. I used to have tons of it though.
Yeah, real quick, I just want to say to Mittens, and I understand, but it's just about sharing the love of
Yeah, that's the same thing.
tubers.
Yeah, that's the same way with me.
I mean, if you think about it, I've got 26 people that joined my channel, and I haven't even got a video out yet.
It is. It's all about the love and the support, you know. So, or scrying can be done with water in a black bowl.
In a black bowl?
Yeah. Or if you don't have a black mirror and you want to
Doesn't that come out like a cauldron effect?
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
Wow.
And you can ask spirit to like move you don't have to do the whole. Some people sit there with their finger and like tap the bowl to make the images appear.
To make the water.
But you can ask spirit to also make it ripple or let you know that they're there.
We're both done.
We're both done?
Yep.
Okay. He was quick with that. Oh, I feel like it's still there.
Bless America.
Okay, one day down, guys. Oh, looks lovely.
29 more to go. That's why I shut my camera off.
What the hell is going on there?
That is exactly why I shut my camera
Thank you,
off.
Ron, for the diamond.
Thank you, Ron.
Of course.
I'm not the dancer.
No, come on.
I am a white boy with no rhythm.
So, like I was saying, you know, you can ask the spirit to move the water around for you. You could also, if you don't have a black mirror and you want to buy something, or if you have some obsidian, you can use obsidians, great for scrying. Of course, a Ouija board, the new fashion statement. That's right.
What happened?
Ron, on the diamond that he gave us, he said the new fashion statement.
We only got 29 more days to do this.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you what, it did start feeling weird near the end.
Yeah.
Almost like a headache wanted to form.
Well, like I said, I got that quick jolt. I only got the one. Is that that's why I asked. I was like, is that plaque breaking off? What?
So this ought to be interesting. We need to put a calendar where people can see it. So if they're not here every day, they can see what day we're on. And we should make a way to write down like progress of what you're feeling.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. You can do that.
No, but
A lot of times,
it's just me and Shadows, Mitten.
yeah, right now. On the second half of the show, we invite people to come up and talk what we've discussed or, you know, talked about and stuff like that and their experiences and stuff like that. So, because this is a 2-hour show. That's
You're
right.
right.
Your idea, your job. That's right.
He's talking about you.
No.
Your idea.
It was your idea to write that down.
Oh, no, but this is your experiment was your idea.
Well, yeah, but that's besides the point.
Nice try, Freaky. I'm going to spin that right back around.
Ron, you used to put magnets in your shoes?
You know, I've heard of people do that.
Why?
Something to do with arthritis and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's
really?
supposed to help ease joint pain.
So kind of like copper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, when you see these copper wraps in it, it's got magnetic in it.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, Mittens, that's why we're, Patrick's over there lurking. That's all right. I don't mind lurkers.
Exactly, Freaky. It has both components. It helps with joint pain. It helps with arthritis. And it actually will help you, too, with tendonitis. If your muscles are sore in that, it's supposed to help with all
I
that.
should put these magnets on my knees, too.
So you're going to make, you're talking about people that use a black ball, how they would tap it.
Yeah, some people do that.
In the middle for grounding. Yep.
Right, yeah. See, my method for grounding is basically I sit there.
Beat their ass, put them in a room, and tell them you're grounded.
No. Back up, host Rabbit. This is up to you. You both have a job. Freaky's like, I'm not doing that. No. You guys are the ones doing this. You have a job to do. Do it, damn it.
You're both screwed.
It's his way of saying both better freaking do it. That's what it is.
Steel toe shoes was to protect the toe. You know what? They are, but my biggest fear about wearing them is if something fell on the toe and it bent that metal downward where the back of it is and cuts all your toes off.
Oh, that's not.
You're going for your own good.
That's right.
That's absolutely right.
My kids used to hate it because every time they talk back, I'd be like, that's another minute. Oh, they used to hate that.
Or they hated me.
Especially.
They hated me even more.
Yuri, are you hey, Jack over in Trouble? I'm never going to get used to that.
But the kids, they didn't realize how good my hearing was.
Yeah.
And they would start to walk away from me, get about halfway down the hallway, think they're safe, and start mumbling. And I'd call them back and I'd be like, what'd you say? Oh, I didn't say anything. And I would repeat to them exactly what they said.
I don't know if Danielle or Ryan is working.
They probably are. Thinking 30 years ago. And I'm glad you never told that.
Thinking 30 years ago. Yeah, right.
I'd have never wore steel-toe boots.
Well, blood is made of iron. Will be attracted to magnet shadows. Yeah, you know what, Patrick? Didn't even think about that.
And maybe that's another reason why
the experiment? The
experiment, because it's drawing enough blood to energize that third eye.
And break off the plaque.
Eli's lurking.
Eli's watching.
Okay.
So, of course, back then, too, that they used automatic writing. Now, automatic writing, let me tell you about this, okay? Automatic writing, for some reason, now I'll stare into a black mirror, which is creepy to most people. Automatic writing for me scares me. No. I've tried it a couple times.
What's automatic writing?
It's where you sit there and meditate, and hopefully a spirit will come into your body and write.
So basically, you just sit there, your eyes are closed, and you
remember on Holzer Files?
Oh,
what she does?
Yeah.
But I think she does it a different way. I think she's just getting messages and writing it down fast.
I think so.
Or mental odd.
You know what, Eli? Go spend time with your girl.
Very carefully, freaky.
You never watched Herbie the Love Bug? But no,
that's Patrick's theory about the iron. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It does now.
Yeah.
And you don't even think about it, that your blood is full of iron.
Right, yeah.
No, does it matter if the pole is so? Yes, it's north. Actually, you want the north side on the third eye.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, the south side repels.
Right.
North side attracts.
Right.
So
you're pulling.
Yeah, you want the north side. So, like we said, it's our first day. We did our first 30 minutes. We got to do it for 29 more days and see if we can experience what they experienced.
Yeah, this gentleman experienced. About, apparently, the way the story was told is, we already see shadow people here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're already ahead of the game, you know? But at first he saw an apparition walk by his desk, but it didn't pay no attention to him, right? And the more and more he did this experiment, the second time he saw him, the apparition looked at him, acknowledged he was there.
Here's where we have the good part about that freaky. They're labeled north and south, so we know which side of the magnet.
Yeah, I made sure that I got those. And then the third time he was experimenting with it, he said that it was almost like he went into their world.
Yeah, like he crossed over a realm.
Yeah, because he said his wall melted away. He could see the gentleman that usually walked by his desk.
But now at this point, he can actually see him.
Right, yes. He can actually see him. And he was sitting on a bench with a lady. But it was you know, the guy was in period clothing and everything like that. So it was like he crossed over to their world. And he said the guy looked at him when the wall melted away and he could see the guy on a park bench. The guy looked at him like startled, like, how are you here?
No, freaky. It melted away like he was on an acid trip.
Yeah.
But he, after 30 days, though, he came to see an actual human.
Right, Patrick. Patrick, we're talking about automatic writing.
The magnet to the third eye. Missy Shadows caught that in a story.
Yeah.
And we got to talking about it a little bit. And it was like, you know what? There's only one way to find out if it's really going to work. And she ordered 2 magnets, so we're going to give it a shot.
I like doing experiments like that. Patrick was talking about automatic writing. Yes, it is similar to channeling, only the spirit uses your hand to write. Exactly.
Holy crap,
And-
Freaky Geek was paying attention.
And he always pays attention.
I know.
But yeah, and that's what scares me about it. I guess why I don't take like my vitamins and my medicine like I'm supposed to is I like being in control of my body. It's kind of like why I don't drink except every other blue moon.
That's, I think, coming up.
It could be. If we had a regular season and I had to work my normal days,
She would
probably.
be having a drink.
But I like to be in control of my body. So even though I've been a witch for over 30 years, I've dealt with.
She calls it witch.
You know, I've dealt with spirits and everything. I don't like the fact of somebody taking over. And I think that's another reason why I've never had an experience with a very disgruntled spirit or a demon, some would say. It's because my willpower for that, of being in control of my own body.
Won't allow it to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, it's for the same reasons that I live every day. I don't like taking my meds. I don't like taking vitamins. I like to be in control of my body. If that makes sense. Andy's there?
Where's Andy?
Where's Andy?
There's Patrick.
Patrick came over to the YouTube side.
Yes, he did. He just came in.
I didn't see Andy. Ron? Or
I haven't seen Nicole since she came in at the very beginning. There's not enough room for another spirit.
right, Freaky? I get that, believe me.
Oh, Patrick's doing the and bolt chats.
Ooh. So, and of course, like the old school method is dowsing rods. We both love our dowsing rods.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, we use them all the time.
Mine, I got really cool dowsing rods.
The difference with me and him is like when I talk to spirit, they're kind of going through my spirit guides. My spirit guides like feel them out.
But I pretty much talk to him directly.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid to get possessed.
Right.
I'm not afraid to get attached to, because I think, like you, in the back of my mind, I won't allow it to happen.
Right. Which other people have said that and they've had it happen. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. The dowsing rods I have, when we do little off the wall things here, and I use my dowsing rods, I'm using them to find out if there's spirits here. And the amount of activity we get is phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's the same way when we do spirit box. I tend to talk to my spirit guides. I hear them more than anything. But again, with spirit boxes, I think, at least the way I think about things is, it's kind of like when somebody's doing a spirit box on their channel and we're hearing different things. I believe that it's because we're different vibrations, so we hear different things at different. We're hearing what we're supposed to hear at that time.
Right. And now Patrick says he does both. He'll talk to his spirit guides, but he'll also. But one thing I do make sure I do is I do have my guardian angel. I have my dragon by my side.
Your elemental, yes.
When I'm doing this.
You channel as well, Patrick? I didn't know that about you. I mean, I knew you had gifts, but I didn't know exactly.
Was it him? Or is that the one you were telling me about? With my sister?
No, that was Z.
Z. Okay. I didn't know he channeled.
Mittens, I've made my own as well. But mine, I don't use them anymore. Mine are little tiny ones. They're out there on them.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have one?
No, them are mine.
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll grab one of yours. You can show them mine.
This is Eddie's. He's got the long ones. He's got the ones that glow in the dark. He's got the special ones.
And this, people, this is what Shadows has.
Yes, my little ones. I love my little ones though. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, for real. So, and then of course, Ouija boards. They used to use Ouija boards, which I love Ouija boards. A lot of people don't, but I love Ouija boards. To me, they're just another tool to access.
I think it comes into belief on that, because you don't need the actual Ouija board. You can make your own.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're nice. They're nice mittens. They really are your dowsing rods.
Them were a Christmas gift from Shadows to me.
Yeah.
And it was actually my very first piece of paranormal equipment.
Yeah, it was.
And then from there, we just went haywire.
Yeah, Ouija boards, yeah, because even there's some Ouija boards too that uses automatic writing. If you've ever seen them, there's planchettes that have a thing where you can put the pencil or pen in the board
yeah, and it'll
write, yeah, which is pretty cool. I kind of want one of them. I've never had that.
That does sound kind of cool.
Freaks me out about automatic writing, but
that does sound kind of cool.
One thing that I miss, and I swear to God, we got an old school TV up here, don't we? Still?
No, they're not in this room.
Because I want to do the old school ITC, the video ITC.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, how are you?
And now, just so you people understand, okay, you all know we live where we work. We live in a hotel, but we have a bigger room than what a normal hotel room is. 90% of the furniture in this room, in these rooms, is ours.
Yeah.
We basically told them take all their crap and get rid of it, and we put all our own shit in here.
We're doing good, Lisa. You missed us looking like dorks.
It's cool, but it can bring back bad memories. Everything can, Patrick, and that's the scary part about doing anything. I mean, even using a Ouija board, or if you're using your black bowl of water, you know.
Oh yeah, anything. You can attract anything.
Anything can bring back bad memories.
Bad memories, or
stuff that you suppressed.
Spirit. What?
Stuff that you have suppressed.
Right. Oh yeah. That's the thing. It's all experimental. It's always all been experimental.
It works like a can opener.
Right.
And it's going to hit that one can.
Yeah.
And now it's, I don't like the witch board. Yeah, I'm taking it. That's the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that they don't bug me. I used to collect them.
Yeah.
And I've seen some nice ones that I would love, but I imagine they cost.
There's a couple I've seen.
Oh, I would love to hang them on my wall.
They have one that's, I think, made out of, it looked like oak, But the way he had done this, it was just amazing.
To me, Lisa, anything can bring bad spirits. You know, no matter what, calling out for an EVP, saying, "Are you here?" You know,
because they say if I eat more humanly back.
I hear that. I know exactly what you mean.
But
So
yeah,
true.
and you're right. Yeah, even using dowsing rods,
Yeah, you're calling out
scrying,
to
and
everything.
you are opening a channel to anything that might be passing through.
Right. Yeah, definitely. So they had some weird inventions back in the day, right? So there was one called a communograph, a reflectograph,
Too many people use them. Well,
and I'll show you what I mean. A spectrogram, which that's images through sound. We've seen that. Well, at least some of us have seen that.
I think what Patrick was saying, so everybody knows, he says too many people use them wrong, and then I have to deal with it. So he has to go in there and seal it back up
I get that.
and get the spirits gone.
I used a board once. Others in the family say I used them many times, and half the times something hit the wall for whatever reason. Nope, don't like them boards. Something hit the wall. That's just spirit trying to tell you, hey,
I'm
we're
here.
You know what I mean?
All right, Patrick, I thought I was right,
Keep calling at him.
but thank you for confirming that.
That's like a lot of times, and this is just my belief. This comes from my witchy side, I think. Well, I don't think I know, but with my witchy side, like when people are doing spirit boxes and they have sage burning, to me that's like defeating the purpose, because like sage to me we use
Keeps
for
the spirits at bay.
we use sage for clearing, purification, and consecrating. And so like when you're using sage to call spirits in, they're coming, and then they're like,
Wait a minute.
wait, they're saging. What the hell?
You don't
what do
want
you want
me
us to do? And then they get like cranky or despondent because of the fact that you're using sage and calling out.
Oh, he says, things fly across the room to hit the wall without help. Not just the sound like something hit a wall.
Right, yeah. And that's just it. Can you imagine being in a room, like me and Eddie in a room, right? He can't see or hear me, and I'm trying so hard. It's like the movie Ghost when he's trying to move something and he gets frustrated because he can't. Spirits are the same way. I don't know for sure, but
they're like, I'm trying to talk to you.
When they use that energy, it's almost like I say when I'm walking somewhere, they're like, damn, you walk fast. It's like, because I got one push in me. I know my mission and I gotta get there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of that, take that energy and make something happen to let you know I'm there. And that's all I got. You know what I mean?
Sage is used to weaken the spirit, so it defeats.
Exactly.
That's exactly what she was just saying too. I mean, that would be like, I want somebody to come out and bless my house and bury the stones at every corner of my house to protect it. But now I'm going to go in and try to call a spirit.
Right, yeah.
What purpose is that?
Well, I mean, it depends too. I mean, that could be if you like bury, it depends what you bury in the ground. If you bury evil eyes in the ground, they'll keep the evil spirits out.
Freaky saying that it's not happening in a room that he's in.
Right,
it's happening in rooms that are feet away from him.
Right. But I'd watch those people to where they, where they're sage and hay shrimp shack.
Welcome back, shrimp.
Where they're doing spirit boxes or whatnot, and they have sage burning at that time.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I'm saying, though, it's the same thing. What
Thank you for the follow, the Solaris. Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
What are the stones that they bury on your property?
A lot of people, well, it depends. I mean, it depends.
It's like protection stones. I know that.
Right. I mean, well, some people bury St. Michael's charms. Some people...
But that's what I'm saying, though. Why would you do this to your property and then think you can walk into your dining room and call a spirit?
Right. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes, that's it, freaky. Rooms.
Oh, rooms. I thought you meant just actual stones like obsidian or.
No.
Oh.
The rooms. Thank you, freaky.
I read rooms. I don't bury them.
I knew what they were, and I just couldn't think of the name of it.
See, that's so weird. Restream's working in my Twitch channel, but nowhere else. So I don't understand what's going on.
Well, you're probably going to get booted. You're only supposed to film or air on one platform.
Yeah, I know.
She airs on 7.
Now Restream's working in dlive, back over at dlive.
See, I wouldn't know how to do that anyways.
Let me see if it's
pull up dlive real quick.
It's not working in YouTube though.
Okay. No, I got to find. How do I find you? What I wonder.
I should be over on the left-hand side.
Well,
I just learned them YouTube. I got to learn them dlive now too.
Yeah, I'm on dlive's homepage.
So over in the left-hand corner, do you see Shadows of the Moon?
No.
Up top?
No. I mean, I'm old, but I ain't blind.
Why is yours coming up like that? Scroll down a little bit. Oh, probably because you're not following me. Hit chatting. Now scroll down. I'm probably down there. Just put in my name, Shadows of the Moon.
Oh my God.
Oy vey. This is such a good show today.
Actually, it has been.
No, it has been a really good day. With the witch board, it makes things happen.
It won't search
like
you.
Something ask the board when you die. Well, yeah, but you can do that with anything, Patrick. I mean, you can make.
It won't let me search you.
Okay, I don't know them now.
Give me false hopes.
Sorry. Here, honey, click this link.
Can he chat if he's not following? No, I just can't. I can't even find her in dlive. Even she looked and she seen that her name wasn't there.
Because he's not following me.
I don't want to. I know that with the witch board, it will make things happen like some master board when you will die.
Oh,
No.
yeah, I get that. But I know that's the thing, you know.
Yes, I did right click it.
You shouldn't ask that of anything because that'll give you a heart attack thinking about that day.
How do I do a pop-out shot from this one? I know YouTube.
You go down at the bottom where the 3 dots are.
Oh, okay, it's way down here. Pop-up chat. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying? I don't know.
I gotta close that. All right.
So what I'm saying is basically you can do that. You can ask, you never ask when you're going to die with anything, no matter whether it's a Ouija board or not. They're going to, you know what I mean? That's just my take on that. You should never ask.
I don't want to know when I'm going to die anyways.
Right. But a lot of people ask that and it's so stupid. It's a kid.
Stupid pops. What the hell's freaking time?
So some great inventors. That's right.
Well, I don't want to live forever either, especially with the way this world's going now.
So Alexander Graham Bell. I mean, there's some people that really wanted to get in touch with the dead. Alexander Graham Bell was one of them. He tried to make a phone that could reach the dead. Edison, of course, he never got around to it. But Edison was another great mind that sat there and said that he was working on something that he never got invented. But he was working on something, and the basis of that was basically like EVP's work with recorders and that like that. He wanted a mic so sensitive not a mic, but whatever they use back, a needle, so sensitive that could pick up voices,
EVPs.
EVPs, right.
Wow.
And then
you see what Patrick wrote? I don't like to shake hands at times because sometimes I can see when and how they will die, but will never tell them.
And that's a gift. I'm not,
I'm glad that's a gift. I'm glad I don't have.
Yeah, I can't imagine having a gift like that.
Yeah, freaky. It was kind of like a gramophone needle.
Yeah, I mean, back in that day, in 1930s, there was researchers. In Britain, they wanted to develop an apparatus to facilitate communication with the dead. The name derived from the individuals concerned. George Gobson, who was an engineer who first introduced the telephone into Britain. Ashdown and B.K. Kirby was also associated with mediumship of Mrs. I.E. Singleton, who became warden of the Ashpere Jobson Trinion Guild. And that's these ones that develop these things. The reflectograph, and here I'll show this over here of what this was. Let me add this. The reflectograph, let me pull up the picture. Oh, that's this one.
Oh, I agree with you, Patrick. I mean, that would be a personal suffering that I don't think I could ever handle.
So this is the reflectograph. I was trying to search on how it worked, but they really didn't give a definition of how this worked. They had the definitions for everything else, but not this one. But it looks like they got some sort of reflectors up on the top there.
It looks like an organ.
And a typewriter type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
See, I even just said it, and look at what Freaky just said.
I gotta hold on one second.
He was typing it as I said it. It looks like an organ.
Yeah. So there's that one. Then they made the communion graph, which is not that one. That one. And this one is it's an instrument for mechanical communication with spirit of the dead. Oh, there was a whole where did it go? That one, no.
See, I figured out how to get dlive chat up here on a pop-out thing, and nobody's saying anything.
Then they had the dynamograph. So this is an intercommunication with the dead. And this was this thing. Now listen to this thing, because this thing hooked up people to it. Oh man. So this is a communication with the spirit world. There has been an ambition of certain group occult psychiatric students since the very origin of the invention, right? So let me get down here where it says, the first experiments were crude and primitive, though. A small room was constructed with solid concrete floor, so it shut off earth vibrations as much as possible. 7 feet long, 7 feet broad, and 9 feet high, it was connected with an outside passage of means of one door. All the other doors and windows been carefully sealed with thick black material. This door into the passage contained a small window guarded by blinds, and the experiments took up their position outside. In the passage, whence they watched the fluctuations of the instruments during the experiments. That is, if they were not in the room at the time at all. Sometimes it was necessary to employ opera glasses to see the variations of the recording instruments. So this is shooting off stuff that they don't want in their body. In the room was placed, first of all, a cardboard cylinder about 20 inches high, 10 inches broad, and having the capacity of 22 liters. That is about 2/5 the size of a solid human body. The cylinder was covered with sheets of tinfoil, sealing it hermetically. A small hole in the upper edge of the cylinder was made, and a flexible rubber tube was inserted here, connecting the interior of the cylinder with a manometer, a sort of thermometer placed sideways and contains 1 drop of alcohol, which under normal circumstances occupied a position in the center of the glass tube, like a spirit level. So if that thing moved, I partake that it's like a spirit. You know what I mean? If any solid object were introduced into the cylinder, it would be, of course, displace a portion of the contained air, and then the drop of alcohol would indicate amount of air displaced by running along the gradual scale until it stopped at the correct figure. So it was like it could tell how much air, that's what it was working with. Do you know what I mean? The investigation then retired and asked the man force, as they called the manifesting spirit. So they would call man force instead of spirit. You all right?
No.
The magnet got to him, guys.
I mean, what the hell's a man force?
Well, because there was no woman force back then.
We had an air force. But instead of calling it a spirit, you named it man force.
Yes.
Okay.
As they called it, not wishing to call it the name to enter the cylinder and to displace some of the contained air.
Did you hear that wrong?
Kind of sounds like a
Contained
yeah, kind of.
Air. That means stop moving.
Immediately, the bubble was seen to run along the scales of the manometer, showing that, damn it, hey, if they can change the man cover
to a people cover,
showing that part of the air had displaced into some solid or semi-solid body. The degree of the displacement was noted. At request, the alcohol drop was caused to run along the scales. So, experiments then were undertaken to ascertain a precise physical constitution of this curious body. Right? So when they got this all situated, the dictograph is an mechanical instrument. I can't talk. Thank you for the follow. Digga digga.
like a digger.
Thank you so much.
Did I say that right?
Igga digga.
Igga digga. Igga digga. That doesn't sound good when you say it fast. It's kind of cool.
Right? So the indicator consists of a wheel upon which are marked 28 spaces. In these were marked the letters of the alphabet, a period or a full stop, and blank space. This wheel was driven in an independent motor, so to perform 1/28th of a revolution in 5 seconds, that is, moving forward one letter at a time. This letter appeared in a small opening, and as its turn came, in the moment of its appearance, if the key were pressed, this letter was printed by means of a register or recording apparatus. So it was kind of like a what do I want to say?
And I
it was like a typewriter for the dead.
A stenograph?
Kinda, yeah. That's true, Patrick. Back in that time, women were considered property and not a person under the law. Men owned women back then. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, women really didn't become women until the 1960s.
Yeah, so the key was a very intricate piece of this apparatus. It was this that the spirit or man force was asked to press at the moment the right letter appeared in a large indicator. The key consisted of a sort of a lever or beam to which were attached the 2 rings capable of revolving freely. a membrane of the fine material stretched lightly over them, and a lever to oppose end, which was attached to a very fine hair. And it was connected to a hammer. So when something passed, when the electricity that they thought the man force was given off passed through these wires and that, the key would press. The hammer would come down and the key would press into this piece of paper or whatever. It's pretty messed up. It's pretty, apparently because they used ethylene gas, that's why they would stay out of the room. Because this whole thing, like, it was made, they used gas, they used electronic current, you know. It was not a very safe experiment.
We're not trying that one.
No wonder they had, you know, walls in between them and had to use opera glasses to look down at what numbers were being pressed or what keys were being pressed.
Yeah, we're not going to try that experiment.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're going to experiment with that.
We'll leave that one to Citizen Z. Sounds like a Mickey Mouse
bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely. Let's see. Hold on. No, I had a lot of things open here.
You never have a lot of things open.
Yeah, I know. Never. Where'd it go? Hello. Why is it not letting me pull up my notes?
Lord have mercy. If she can hook up a third monitor.
I don't understand what's happening here.
It's whatever you're doing. Where are you going?
I had to go over there because it wouldn't let me pull up my notes. That's not even my notes. What the hell is going on?
Maybe it was a way to communicate with the user.
Some weird shit going on here, guys.
You all have to deal with us for a second because Shadows is lost.
It wouldn't let me do anything. Wow.
Volume is not the right number notes.
So in 1970, well, here it said from time to time, other experimenters have also attempted to develop mechanical methods of spirit communication. In 1948, N. Zewan, a Dutch delegate in the International Spiritualist Federation Congress in London, demonstrated an electrical device he claimed produced a field of energy capable of stimulating the psychic sentence into activity. In 1949, Mark Dine called a meeting of the spiritualists in Manchester, England, where Dennis Russell demonstrated his wand ray apparatus. Now, I didn't look that one up. That was a new one to me. So, Swan ray apparatus. Kind of scared to see what this shit. Is that it? It's almost, that's a MRI. So apparently that they were trying to build an MRI, X-ray area. Oh, that's for volcanoes. I don't know. No wonder I didn't look that up. I already knew. Never mind. And the Spirit Electronic Communication Society was founded. So they were trying to do EVPs and everything, and they tried to. That's the communing graph. Where is that? There it is. So this instrument was for mechanical communications with the spirit of the dead. It consists of a small table with a free pendulum underneath. The pendulum would make contact with a number of small metal plates representing the alphabet. The contact closes a circuit and makes the corresponding letter appear illuminated upon the face of the table. According to the inventor's claims, no medium is necessary for the instrument to work. Because back then they were doing, it was all about mediums and psychics and stuff like that. So they wanted something that, because that's when the falsehood came out, and you know what I mean? If a circle sits around this table, the pendulum will begin swinging by what seems to be its own volition. And that's where they got that from. So it's kind of like holding a seance.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Okay.
But with a pendulum. Do you know what I mean?
Just so you guys know, when I tell her not to say anything,
Pull up my nose. Yes, freaking geek. That's what I was saying.
the mic that runs through my camera has to be muted, because we both share a mic and it's very powerful. And if I unmute my mic, you all are going to hear a bad delayed repeat.
Was it Ron? Did they use that in Harry Potter?
This false bad. Yep. And I got to agree with Patrick on that.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why they were trying to make these machines.
Just to prove that mediums were a hoax.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I was saying about the old school ITC, I want to do that, the video where you put what it is you put an old video camera, well, not an old one, a regular one, I guess, you could do it, and hook it up to a TV, but it's got to be an old school analog TV. And it's kind of like if you've seen that movie White Noise, that's kind of what happens. There's an image that'll come through, and,
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. I think that's more psychosomatic, because you can believe that you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Do you know what I mean?
You think it's a lot paradoila? Paradola?
Whatever the hell that means.
Where you see faces.
Yeah, because I think in your own mind, people have said they have seen it. So you kind of like when people do EVPs, the biggest thing I hate is when you're telling me what you heard before you play the clip.
Right, yes. That's his number one pet peeve
Oh, I can't stand that.
With
Zach Bagans is the worst. I can't. I think his show is pretty cool, but I can't stand him. He's too arrogant. And anyone from his team says, "Oh, did you hear that?" All of a sudden, Zach's like, "Oh yeah, I heard it too. Oh my God, just dude, go home." Sorry.
Here's the links to come up. If anybody would like to come up, maybe if it'll paste. There we go.
I just want, if you want me to hear an EVP, let me listen to it. Don't tell me what you think you heard. Let me hear it and see what I think I heard. What noises what I found. And you're right. And they do work with white noise.
Yep. Well, a lot of people, say basically what it is white noise when you're doing like the spirit box, okay? And it's the same thing with ITC, video ITC. Like you're breaking up the barrier, kind of like a strobe light.
Yes, Shrimp Shack. The hotel's been open. We have never closed it completely down. But unfortunately, the way the business is, our restaurant's not opening this year. So I've been unemployed since COVID started. And now Shadows is unemployed.
Well, I'm going once a week.
Yeah, but there's not enough business right now to keep either one of us full time. Yeah, it does. It really does.
I still go in just because I'm the groups manager here. I deal with tours and all that, so I have to keep up to date in our computer. So what tours have canceled, which most of them have, or like if a big business place, like if the pipeline with bringing in new people. I have to deal with all that and that.
But
So,
here's the best part about that. Being in this town long enough to prove my cooking abilities, a friend of mine, he's got to go get cataract surgery. And he asked me if I would come in and run his restaurant for the 2 days that he's got to go.
yes, Ron, Alaska, I don't know about other places, but we're very strict here when it comes to the 14-day quarantine.
Yes. Strip check, that'd be cool. But to come here and visit for 1 day, that's kind of hard because you got to drive in here, and that's a 6.5 hour drive just to get into our town.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to spend a day and turn around and drive back. They usually don't happen that way.
Yeah, no.
People usually at least stay, 3 weeks. Oh, he said a day. Didn't I see a day? Maybe. I want to visit maybe 1 day.
Oh, so you.
I got it. I misconstrued. What he said.
So, what do you guys think about paranormal? Do you guys have any tricks or trades that you guys use on investigations? Come on up, or even put it in chat.
Call in.
That's cool too.
It's all open and available.
Do you guys have any tricks or treat or something old school that you don't see happen that you want to go back and try?
Or that you see somebody that'll do it every now and then.
Right.
And sometimes it works better than the modern stuff.
Right.
Lots of money for yes. Shrimp Shack, especially to come up here. Where we're at, we don't have an airline. You have to charter a flight to come in. It's
and
not.
what are there, 260?
264 one way.
Yeah.
And that's 264 for a 35-minute air flight.
Yeah.
But then you have to, when you get here, you have to stop and think on when the next charter's coming in that you can catch going out.
Yeah.
It's
That's why, like on our bulletin boards, our town bulletin boards, everybody posts when they're going to Anchorage, because then they're like, anybody need a ride to Anchorage, or you need stuff
split
picked
gas
up?
money, it's
we are. We're I'll give you an idea here.
Mittens, we're in Valdez, Alaska. I mean, when they say we're at water level, we are absolutely at water level.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell them a joke.
Oh, yeah, well, so somebody came in and asked this one woman, we're how far away from the water level are you? She said, I wanted to smack him in the back of the head and let him fall and say, there, you're at water level.
It was bad. It was a bad joke.
It was funny. And what people don't get either, it doesn't get as cold. It's not like polar bears and penguins and shit running around here.
Yeah. It's warmer here. We don't have, like East Coasters, you have that bite. I know, 'cause I'm from Western New York, Buffalo, where we're known for our cold. And East Coast has that bite. You know what I mean? I don't know about Midwest. I've never experienced Midwest, so I don't know.
Recorder, you need to turn off the noise filter programmed into the device. You're right. And Patrick, a lot of people don't know how to do that.
But us, we don't have that bite. So it's a lot warmer here in the wintertime. Like, we could go outside on normal days in the winter with just a hoodie because we're used to East Coast weather where it's bitter and cold.
Or I'll go out there in a pair of shorts to have a cigarette.
With a hoodie on usually, though.
Yeah, that's it.
And, so let me give you a rough idea.
I was crazy enough a year before last. Or was it last year? Last year.
No, the year before.
Was it the year before?
Yeah.
when I always thought about doing like a polar plunge thing. Yeah, well, I did it here in Alaska.
So here's Alaska, right? And we're all the way. Here's Anchorage. This is where everybody flies into.
That's the main hub to fly to where we're at.
Either that or they fly down here in Juneau, wherever the hell Juneau is. It's right there. That's our capital right here is Juneau. But Anchorage is mainly where everybody flies into. We're in Valdez now. And you see the roadway to come from Anchorage is 6 hours because you got to go all the way up here and around.
And you notice it's the only damn road.
Yeah, it's the only road. So,
and then we're surrounded by water.
Hold on, we're not all even there yet. We'll go satellite.
Oh God,
maybe
we went black.
We are surrounded by mountains, as you can see, and this is Valdez.
That's our little town. That's only one of the boat harbors. Now, they might not have the other one yet. No, they should. If this is a satellite picture.
There's the boat harbor, so it should be over. No, they were working on it still over here.
Right? No, it's up. Yeah, try to stop where your cursor is.
Yeah.
Come down a little bit. See where that?
That's it.
Yep, that's where the new one went in.
Oh, okay. All right. I haven't been over there. We haven't. It hasn't been reached fishing season. It's coming though. But yeah, this is Valdez. We go from about 10,000 people in the summertime to down to 1,500 people in the wintertime.
Yep. Mittens and Shrimp Shack, if you guys knew half the waterfalls that we have around here.
We are known as the waterfall capital, yes. We have a lot of them. There's one. I wonder if they show you.
I don't know.
There's one.
Yep, there's another one. Can you get up to Bridal Falls? Keep going the way you were going.
I want to see how clear it.
Do a breakdown. No, Patrick, you're right. Here you don't want to break down on the highway. We don't have an actual towing company.
No.
So God only knows how long you will actually sit there and wait. That's the airport.
Yeah, there's our airport.
Show you how big it is. It's just a little building that you walk in and you.
Oh, look. Oh, no, I thought that was Raven. I thought that was a Raven plane.
You walk out to the tarmac and get on the plane. There ain't no boarding thing.
No.
We have falls too, but not real huge. We have some breathtaking falls here, Mittens. One's called
Bridal Falls.
The Bridal Falls. One's called the Horseshoe.
Yep. There's the picture of it.
Of what?
That's
there.
There's Bridal Falls.
That's a famous one during the wintertime. It'll ice over, and a lot of ice climbers will come to climb that.
Yeah.
Picture's not doing it any justice. It's a lot bigger than that. I'm just letting y'all know I'm still here. Been listening.
So where we go? All right. So Bridal Falls.
No, it's okay, Lindsay.
Now, mind you, going to Anchorage is beautiful because you're going through the pass, this is the pass, and it's all mountains, and it is beautiful.
Yes, Patrick, it's absolutely beautiful. And at any given time, you have no idea when you might see a bear walking across the field, a moose, elk, caribou. It's amazing.
It really is. Now, here's, like I said, Valdez. Right over here is where we go fishing.
Yep,
this is the best place to go fishing.
We go about 20 minutes away from where we live.
And remember, I told you that we
Lindsay said it's a place on her retirement list.
I tell you that we're near the pipeline. This is the beginning. This is Alyeska. This is the beginning of the pipeline.
Now, that's all them barrels, them white barrels, that's Exxon.
Yeah, that's Exxon oil right there.
We're right across the harbor from them.
Right. So what's nice about it when we go fishing over here, because the gate is like right here. And that,
Yeah.
Yeah, the gate's like right here. You can't go past that point unless you work for Alyeska. What's nice is in all these trees and everything, they have cameras set up because, you know,
They have a
obviously
trail cam.
the
Yeah.
trail cams, because they got to know people are breaking in there. And what's nice is if there's a bear coming our way, because this is where they go to feed, they'll come down and the security guards will come down and let us know, hey, there's a bear on the way. You guys might want to scoot over.
Yeah, because the bears have one certain spot where they like to go, and that's where they'll go and eat. So when they come down and tell you that, and you move on down the beach, so you can stand there. You will watch the bears come out of the mountain, go down and eat. They'll look up at you, and then turn around and walk off. Mittens, it is, but it isn't. Our minimum wage here is higher than the lower 48s. Our prices of things here are a little bit more expensive because we don't have tax.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do street level.
Somehow Eli pulled it up
How do I get to street level, guys?
and did a 360. That's how I walked him through it.
Oh, street view. Okay. I'll show you basically our view.
Where the hell are we at? There we are.
Oh, I'm right on.
You're right on our street.
Hey.
Wow, that's an old picture. Did you see that sign?
Yeah. So this is our view. This is where we live. This is
That building
Sky
right there.
Hotel. This is our view, though. This is what we see every day. When we go to smoke, this is where we're smoking.
Right out on the front porch.
But this is our view every day, and I absolutely love it.
And
I feel
look,
very
now
lucky.
you can tell it's spring or summer. Stop.
Yeah. Well, I was going around to show them all the mountains.
I wanted to tell them you can tell it's spring or summertime, but we still got snow-capped mountains.
Yes. Yep. This is either spring or summer, but we always have snow-capped mountains. But this is our view. This is what we look at. I thought that was a bear there.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it is old because that's the old totem.
The Google card probably doesn't come through. There's a no.
But yeah, this is our view.
Can you scroll towards the harbor?
I can.
And show them what it's like when we head towards.
Oh, you want me to go this way?
Either way, just towards the harbor. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can go either way. Now we're kind of taking you on a virtual tour.
I got to think of where the hell I am.
Keep going straight.
Okay. There we go. There's the harbor.
Now head down towards the harbor.
I can't get down there.
You can't go that far?
I can only.
There. Okay. This is what we call our small boat harbor.
Hold on, let me go.
This is where all the fishing boats come,
See if I can-
and it's just. Oh, she's making her way down.
I'm trying to see if I can get down by Radio Shack.
You're past honey. You're behind Radio Shack.
No, I was trying to get. Well, yeah, I know. I mean, where we go. Yeah, that ain't gonna show.
Oh, when me and you go down here,
Yeah, when we go.
keep going straight.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, keep going.
If we fish in the boat harbor, excuse me, this is basically where we go. This is where we have the experience. Now, if you know the whole tale, this is where I don't know if anybody's in the room that heard us talk about the whole sea lion episode where I basically ran.
When they say fight or flight, she was gone.
We found out that day that Eddie would not have
I bet
backup
you dead.
because
Now you see that pier right there
We're
going out
down
there.
here fishing.
We're now it's nighttime. We're out there fishing, and there's ample enough of light.
Yeah, we have it.
And I could see off coming around the bend down there. I could see a seal, and it was not a big deal until he got about 3 feet from us and popped up out of the water.
He popped up like right in here,
And he was like, "Argh!"
and I was sitting here. Eddie was fishing off this way. I was fishing off this way. He popped up like right in here, and I said, "Bye-bye," and I ran all the way up.
now I didn't even know she took off. I'm sitting here reeling my pole in, and she's yelling from the top,
Because we parked here.
"What are you doing?" I said, "I'm reeling my line in."
I totally left him in the dust. That guy came up, and I said, "Bye-bye."
And he was huge. I mean, his head, if he'd have climbed up on that pier, I was screwed.
Yeah.
Yes, so you guys get to see the northern. Yes, we do.
Yep.
It's
Not as bright as
what people think it is. At
Well,
least not where we're at.
yeah.
Our town is pretty cloudy most of the time.
As you can see. And our clouds sit low. Oh yeah.
Oh, Patrick, you have no idea.
I was gone. Poor Eddie. I mean, fight or flight kicked in, and I was like, "Bye-bye."
Now, I've been with Missy 9 years, and I ain't never seen a woman move that fast. And before she even said anything, she's all the way up in the parking lot yelling, "What are you doing?
But it
Bitch,
is
you
worth
left
it.
your chair, you left the tackle box, you left fucking
I had my
every."
pole.
She carried a pole, though. She ran with her fucking fishing pole. Yeah, Lindsay, it is. It's 90% SUVs and trucks here.
Yeah. Are they dangerous?
Are what
They're
dangerous?
huge.
What?
Well, the sea lions. I was going to say.
God.
what-
Oh, and very territorial.
Yeah, they're very territorial. Sea lions.
And
Yeah.
when they're coming into the small boat harbor like this, it's because they're hungry.
Yeah.
They're looking for fish.
And they're not little. I mean, let me see something here real quick.
Their head's bigger than my friggin' thigh.
Let me do this. Right?
It's almost like a bear running around on flippers.
God bless America. Stop doing that.
Oh yeah, yesterday, guys, we had 3 bears running around in town.
Yeah. I'll play a video for you.
Got them, man. Could you imagine if we would ever have got that on video?
Oh, I got the one.
No, I'm talking about that night.
Oh God, yeah. No, my phone would have been in the water from me running. Hell no.
That would have made America's funniest TV videos, though, of all time.
Don't mind me. I look really, really bad when I'm fishing.
Because we don't care.
Yeah. Here, I'll play you guys this. This is us fishing.
Did you see Goldilocks? Oh, that's just, well, I can't. Okay, don't say anything because I can't see anything. All right. All right. That's me. That's me. That's me out there.
That's my boss. That's our boss.
No, if everybody's watching, they'll start seeing seals pop up.
You're echoing there.
Huh?
You're echoing.
Well.
There it is. And now he's backing up.
You give them their space. Patrick. Yeah, but when they pop up around you, you move. You get the hell out their way. It's beautiful. It is, Lisa. I mean, it's amazing here.
We're so lucky.
And just think, 4 years ago, came here for a job.
Yep.
To last 3 months and then go back to New York.
Yeah, they do, Lindsay.
Thank God we don't have walruses here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our journey started 4 years ago because I came here to do a job. The job was supposed to last 3 months,
Oh, there he is.
and I was supposed to go back to New York. You see how well that worked out. Well, I don't know if everything got big. Everything I haven't really looked. But see, where we're fishing at here is where they'll come down and tell us. Y'all need. See now, right there,
Yeah.
that clump of trees. That's where the bears come down and eat. Where'd they go? Where is it at? Where's that fallen over tree?
It's over to the left.
Oh, you can't see it? But anyways, that's a spot right there where they'll come down and tell us that bears are coming down to feed. You might want to just move on down a little further. And you'll move down and then just watch them come down and start eating. And it's like, yeah, well, let them do their thing.
You're exactly right. Because let me tell you something. I wasn't even supposed to come up. And when I did come up,
scary part was
I was already on my way, and Eddie became homeless because of the fact that the hotel that he worked in, not this one, but another one,
the kitchen burnt.
The kitchen burnt. And I was already on the way, and then he came over here to get a cup of coffee, and the owner asked him, "What do you do?" And he's like, "I'm a cook." And she's like, "Here, fill out this application," and boom. Then I came up and
Shadows was on her way. There was no way for me to stop her. She was going from New York to Seattle on a Greyhound bus.
Yep.
So there was no way for me to stop her. And it just turned out, Tsunami Warning said, yes, Patrick, we do.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday at 5 p.m., they test it.
I'll show you guys my favorite spot.
But yes, we do have that in place.
This is over at the
Yes, Mittens, absolutely.
what do you call it?
I can't see because I got that.
This is where all the fairies come in and everything.
Kelsey Dock.
Kelsey Dock, yeah.
As soon as you said the fairies and that come in, I knew what you were talking about. That's Kelsey Dock.
This is my favorite place.
And I believe it is, Mittens. It's beautiful there. It sucks to fish there.
Yeah.
Because it's such a far drop to the water.
Yeah. But yeah, it could.
When you fish here and you realize that you use 80-pound spider wire for fishing line, because some of the fish here will snap even 40-pound test line. We'll snap it like it's nothing.
As you can see right there is Alyeska. So, I mean, that's how far across the pond we are. That didn't sound right, but
it's far from where we normally fish.
Yeah. That's a big fish boat.
Wait, hold on. No, it ain't.
That's a tender.
Is it a tender?
Yeah. It's a tender.
It just didn't look like one.
That's the day you had to get stitches because you cut your hand.
No, when I cut my thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, isn't that the red truck? The one that gave me the
that's
bandage?
My fishing pole. That's my fishing tackle box. Did you see my tackle box? It's pink and black. I love my tackle box.
Yep. No, that wasn't the day. That wasn't the day I was getting stitches.
Oh, no?
No.
I thought it was.
No, it's a different day. Oh, well, my youngest son loved to fish there. That's all he ever thinks about fishing. You know what?
Oh, let me tell you, salmon fishing is not silver salmon.
Silver salmon
is nothing like fishing anything else. It's awesome.
See, I never done salmon fishing or anything. And when we got to Alaska here, and the boss we have now, he's like, well, let's go. We're going to go out. And I'm like, how do I know when it's a silver? And he looked at me, he says, you'll know. And then I hooked into this fish and I looked at him and he looked at me and he says, you got one, didn't you? And I mean, just instantly your pole almost feels like it's going to snap and everything just stops.
Yeah. It's such an awesome fight.
Matter of fact, that was the year I pulled in almost at 14 pound.
Hey, Happy Toe.
Who?
Over in
Oh, in dlive?
No, Trouble.
Oh, Trevor. But yeah, so, my very first silver salmon was almost 14 pounds.
This is Eddie.
Oh God. They look like Chef Ramsay. Oh, this is when I'm getting ready to do my dive in.
Yep. And you can see the snow. It's still wintertime.
But I cheated. I stood on concrete barefooted for over 30 minutes to get my body core temperature to drop. So when I hit the water, it wasn't as cold. And if you watch, I'm pretty much the only one that's going to jump naked.
Yeah.
Everybody else has got socks on, t-shirts. And here I'm jumping in just a pair of shorts. No t-shirt, no socks, no nothing. Oh, and the guy now on the back of the boat, and he's introducing each jumper. And he's like, is there anything you'd like to say? And I said, yeah, tell my wife I don't have life insurance. And I jumped. But I damn near jumped all the way to the ladder that you got to climb out of from the back of the boat.
Let me go ahead and... Oh, wait. They got to wait for... I don't think the diver's in the water.
Not yet. No, yeah, he is. Yeah, he should be down here behind the...
Nope.
He's not in yet?
No.
Lisa, bye. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Lisa, thank you. Have a good day.
But they do this right. They have a professional diver from the Coast Guard that's there. And because the water here, after about 3 feet, gets so dark that you can't see. So he's there to watch where you land and give you a minute. And when you come up, you put your hand out and let him know you're okay. And if not, he knows exactly where the area to dive. Yeah, he's just getting ready there.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, this water is like really cold right now. I didn't realize you still had this. Oh, divers in the water now.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had this video still. Can you fast forward this just to...
I don't know where... What were you?
I think I was the fourth or fifth jumper. And it's cool because just to the right-hand side, as you're looking at this video, I think I jumped next.
Yeah.
There's a hotel called Best Western there, and they have it set up to where they had 2 rooms, one for male, one for females, where we can go in and take a hot shower right away, get dressed, and then there was an awards gathering at the end. And this sucks. Come to find out, I was the oldest jumper.
Right here. Well,
There's me. He says, "Do you want a countdown?" Hell no. I'm just jumping. Now, see that ladder there? That's where we climb out at. Watch how far I leap. God damn it, that's cool. I just want to get in our friend's truck and come back to our building so I can shower, get into nice clothes, and say, screw it.
yep.
Yep, Mittens, it happened. That was me. I hit the water at such an angle, though. I went deep enough that when I looked up, I couldn't see the surface because it was all dark. Watch out for the mermaid. You know, Mittens, there's been times I was actually doubting myself.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah. I remember that. Days leading up to it, he was just like,
I don't know if I really want to do this.
He goes, I don't know if I can do this.
But I had raised, $300 in that, in donations and that. So it was like, I can't let these people down.
And most of it was from his regulars. So damn well he wouldn't have been able to live it down. You know?
I went ahead and did it. It's something off my bucket list.
Yeah. I was proud of him.
It was definitely something I won't never do again.
It was to help our firemen. I didn't know if you said that.
No, I didn't actually.
It was to benefit our firemen. Because see, people don't understand. Like last year when we had wildfires and that, we don't have all the services that the lower 48s has. We are limited what we have here, no matter what it is, whether it be fire, you know what I mean? We have cops. When we have state troopers, of course we have Alaskan state troopers, but they come like what when they have to file paperwork, I guess. I don't know.
Pretty much.
But I mean, we have cops here and everything, but like with the fire department and stuff we don't have the funding that the lower 48 people.
It's needed.
Yeah.
We don't have that financial backing here.
Like when we have wildfires, we were like shit out of luck because of the fact that we don't get them up here. So it's like when we got them last year, it was like, what the hell? You know what I mean?
And trust me, they were getting close enough to here that our town was literally covered in smoke.
Yeah.
And soot. And it's like, if they get to our town, we are screwed.
Yeah, everybody was coming here to escape out of it up there. And
it was the only way for
why do you come here? We have no escape.
We have no way out of here. It's an amazing story.
So yeah, this was to benefit the fire department for them to get a new firehouse.
Yeah, new fire.
I had to think of what it was
upper
called.
Renovated fire station. I think there was only 22 of us that jumped.
No, there was 12. I think that's what he said.
Okay, well, there was 22 that signed up.
Yeah.
And I think in this little dinky ass town, we managed to raise about $7,000.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good raise. I mean, they did a lot. They did a good chunk of money. They got, which is amazing. But that's what this town does. It was somebody's down. You know what I mean?
Yes. Right. No, you can drive out, but the way the wildfires were going tonight, you couldn't drive out at that point.
Yeah,
you were out by boat or plane. And that was it.
Yeah, and lucky of you. I'm sure they would. But no, they've landed the big guys here. the big planes. We have the space. Yeah,
No.
no, they do touch and
No,
go.
yes.
Oh, they
We
don't
do
let
not
you.
have enough room for them to land a big jet.
Yeah, they don't have enough room for that.
It's a twin prop or a single prop. That's the biggest plane we can get in here. They'll use the C-130s from the Coast Guard and that, where they'll do drills. They'll come in and they'll touch ground and take off. There is definitely not enough room for them to stop.
Yeah, so if you didn't know somebody that has a boat, you're
You were
basically
pretty screwed. Either that or learn how to hotwire and go steal somebody's.
Yeah, there you go. Abandoned boat, I'll take it.
And make sure it had plenty of fuel on it. Because when you leave here by water, you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. You're in the Bering Sea. What leads out of our canal, now mind you, we got whales all around, so you don't want to go canoeing out there.
Yep, no.
We have orcas and we have
Shit, we got everything.
we got everything up there. And you go right into the Bering Sea. When you see Deadliest Catch, that's where they're going now, down the Aleutian Islands.
Welcome back, Pammy.
Welcome back, Pammy.
But yeah, and it was great to share our little town with you guys.
Yeah, thank you for letting us do that. I agree.
I mean, we have one and a half grocery stores.
Yeah,
We got Safeway and we got Food Cash.
yeah. Food Cash is more like a bulky.
You buy in bulk.
Yeah.
And we have one fast food restaurant in this town, and it's Subway. That's all there is.
Yeah, there's no McDonald's here. There's no Wendy's,
No Burger King, none
no
of that.
Walmarts, no Targets, none of that. No.
Walmart,
Yeah, we do
Target.
get a lot of tourist mittens. That's why I always tease. That's why we were teasing when I said if it was season, I'd probably drink a lot more because I usually do.
But
I'm
because
the
of
one that deals with all the
COVID-19,
tourists.
but because of COVID this year,
Yeah, we have.
it's really hurt the economy of this town. And I get it; it's hurt the economy everywhere. But when you factor in the fact
all
of how
our business,
small
yeah,
this town is,
all our businesses rely on the tourism.
and
You
then
know what I mean?
now
I
we
know
don't
that's
have
for
it.
a lot of places down in the lower 48, but here, if somebody, there's a lot of mom and pop stores.
Yeah.
A lot of mom and pop businesses. Like I said, Subway's the only one. I think that and Safeway are
Yes,
the only,
Patrick. Yeah,
only two that are like business wide, like have chains.
where
Safeway and
Subway.
Subway.
That's
Only everything else in this town is all mom and pop. So yeah, they're all family owned, Patrick. They're all family owned.
that's
so,
just
like
how
this-
that's how this town is.
So you work during the summer season with all the tourists, and that's how you survive our winters.
See,
You
that's
know
why
what I mean?
we joke around here because during the season time, for 3 months, you are getting your ass kicked.
Now, mind you, we have 85 rooms here, 90 rooms here.
Yeah,
We have 90 rooms here. Okay, every day for 3 months we are packed.
and now, mind you, I'm the only cook in this building, and my boss will come down and help me, but for 3 months, it's like, well, these people just go the F away.
And that's how it is too. During the summer when we're having season, that's how it is. We're like, there's too many people. There's too many people. Then in the winter,
After a week, when they leave,
it's
it's
like,
like where the hell
is
did everybody go?
Where is everybody?
If I win $1 million, I'll go over and open a store like a Walmart. You can't see.
You can't.
You can't.
They won't allow it here. They won't.
They actually tried to get a McDonald's in here,
Yeah, I think so.
and they wouldn't allow it happen. So it's confusing.
I love small
town
town.
living. I was born and raised half of my life.
And that's the thing. Mittens. That's the thing too. Is that's why Eddie, he's like when he got hired here, or not here, but Totem, the other hotel. He was like, "Do you want me to save up and come home, or picture? Do you want to come up here?" And he knew I would love it because of the fact that
She's a
I'm
nature
from a small
person.
town. Yeah, I'm from a small town and I love nature.
And then she says, when are you buying my ticket?
You know what, Patrick? You know what the thing with it is
But after you've been here for so long, a friggin' McDonald's cheeseburger
I know.
is just like, I'm gonna die of a heart attack
the
right now.
the other day, because we have an ice cream store type thing, and it was so funny because usually we'll get a strawberry shake. He'll surprise me with a strawberry shake, and the way they make it, it's like an old fashioned
Made with real strawberries.
Yeah, made with strawberries. Well, they didn't have strawberries, and she's like, "Oh, but we got strawberry syrup," and Eddie's like, "That'll work." And so he comes home and he gives me, I'm like, this tastes like a McDonald's strawberry milkshake.
It tasted exactly like a McDonald's strawberry shake.
But the thing of it is, without having fast food too, dinners and lunches here, they're pretty expensive for the norm because one thing about people that don't realize the economy here and how it works, we rely on our road. Right? We used to rely on the airplane, but that's gone. And we used to rely on the ferry, but that's gone too.
Well, that's not gone. They just do it whenever the hell they want to do it now.
Well, yeah. But so when it comes to food stuff, we have our highway. Now, in the wintertime, that gets all blocked by avalanches all the time.
Yep.
So when that's blocked, you're screwed. You're stuck here. Nobody wants to be stuck here if they don't live here.
And there are times when you go over to our grocery store,
it's bare bones.
The shelves are empty.
Yeah. And everything people don't realize too is when they order through, because we're part of the United States, they have to go through the FDA. FDA. So everything has to go to Seattle and then barged up here.
Not everything, but that's mainly where our food source comes from. It's got to be barged up here. But now, I'm gonna really throw a curveball at them. We are a fishing town. For 4 months out of the year that the fishermen are here, we rely on them. But when they catch the fish, it has to be sent from here to Seattle to get processed and then get sent back up here, packaged so they can sell it. You all figure that one out.
Oh, and to the post office, which you guys hear me bitch about all the time, to the post office, we're international shipping.
Or if you want to send something to your neighbor that might be 3 blocks away and you want to surprise them, so you want to send them a little package, it will leave our town, go all the way to Anchorage, get shipped all the way back just to go 3 blocks over. Exactly, Freaky Geek. We do process it, but
I'm sure, Patrick, yeah.
But we still have to send it off, and it's got to go through all the process in Seattle, and then it gets shipped back to us
for the FDA.
Getting ready to sell it.
Yeah, wild, right? Unless you're does Peter Pan and Silver Bay have to do that?
Yep.
Yeah, so it gets processed here, and then it's got to get shipped to. I don't know why I'm using a fork as a.
It's shipped frozen.
Yeah.
All the way to Seattle, and then from there it's got to go through inspection or whatever, and then it can get shipped back here. I have a second cousin lives in Juneau. She comes here.
Juneau's
family
nice.
Reunions every third year on her dad's side. What is our governor doing? He is screwing the hell out of people in Alaska.
It is, Freaky Geek. But that's the thing. Well, because it's flash frozen, Freaky Geek. It's frozen, right? Like when they freeze it, like Easy Freeze does it here.
It's about 30 minutes, and it's completely frozen.
Yeah, they flash freeze it.
Oh, I already, Patrick, I got what you were saying. Yeah. Hey, Oracles.
Oh, Ron, I'm sorry. I totally missed it. Ron, volunteer firefighter. We had to raise our funds for new equipment. Yeah.
And that's what we were doing here when we did the. It's called the splash-in. Is what it's called here.
Hey, Kathy.
So that's why I went ahead and did it. But then I found out I was actually the oldest jumper.
He got a coin for it.
Yeah, 1 ounce silver coin.
Yeah. So we did our experiments.
And 29 more days to go.
29 more days to go. So we're going to do that. So now you guys, for the next 29 days, you can say we look like idiots.
They say that anyways.
Oh, is that what that's how it goes anyways? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Mittens, and from the person that gave me the silver coin, he says that they were sitting in a restaurant and they wanted to know everybody's age. Who was the oldest jumper? Now, I wasn't there at the awards at the time, and somebody says, I think it was the guy with gray hair.
Ron said hi, Cassie. He's over in dlive.
And that you have to wear the magnet at the same time every day. No, it's just as long as it's 30 minutes out of the day, but I'm sure you probably want to keep it pretty close.
Yeah, we'll probably do it like with the 5 days of streaming. When we do 5 days of streaming, we'll be on here doing it. But now, it was weird. I'm going to tell you that
it started to get a little.
I got one of those sharp headaches, like you said, when you move too fast and you get that sharp headache. But it went right away. That's what I was feeling. So maybe the plex.
The
walls are going to melt away, guys.
Everybody that's here is amazing.
Oh, I agree.
And I love it that everybody is here.
I agree. Did I say, Ron said hi, Cassie? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You told Cassie he was over in...
It's burning my brain. Well, he's over there mooning me, so
Well, you told Cassie he was over in dlive.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to gold here. It tells you the amount of gold you buy. Well, this wasn't gold. This was a silver coin.
Thank you, Ron, for the ice cream.
Thank you, Ron. Yeah, I may be here, but never all there. I agree, Freaky Geek. I'm the same way.
Yeah. I was born that way.
Part of me's here and part of me ain't. And you never know which part is where.
That's for sure.
But you guys make this fantastic. You make it fun. And look, we're already almost 20 minutes past.
I know, and he's doing all right. Usually he's like kicking me under the table.
Time for a cigarette, God damn it.
We are a big family. That's right, Patrick. Oh, speaking of that, I should get up. Hold on, I gotta get over there. Guys, you know what time it is.
Patrick must have did that in dlive.
Yes, he did.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get to dlive. Stop. I gotta close
Stop, I'm not doing nothing.
I gotta close out StreamYard though, so I don't get the echo effect.
No, you can't close out StreamYard, duh.
Well, there's going to be an echo. Where are you at?
I have to get over there because you giving out lemons?
No, I'm trying to get goddamn lemons.
What the hell?
Wait a minute, you're still not here.
I am here.
No, I mean, I can't follow you. Remember?
Didn't you hit the follow button? I gave you the link in chat.
I did.
Do we ever fish? Yes.
No.
All the time, Tammy. We do. Here's the link.
Who? Where?
For you and anybody else that wants to
Damn
get
it.
over
Hold on.
to dlive, because I'll be putting lemons in the chest.
Wait a minute. Let me shut this down.
Freaky Geek's over there dancing.
Yeah, I see his skeleton.
Yes, we fish all the time, Penny.
Okay. I'm ready for the chest.
Well, they gotta hype up chat. You gotta hype up chat. That's how you get money.
Look at Ron.
I've not gone fishing in a very long time, but then again, I don't have a garden. We actually didn't get to go fishing. We were so busy with season last year, we didn't get to go fishing at all. And that's not unlike, I mean, like we're usually out there every day.
Every day.
When August hits and the silvers come in, we're out there every day. And last year we did not get to go at all. And it's like, so this year I'm kind of glad that, you know, we don't have a season that we normally do. Because
now we have the chance to go fishing.
now we can go fishing.
I had to close out of dlive because I told you as long as I got dlive up with StreamYard YouTube chat, I'm gonna get an echo.
That's why you pause or press the.
You trying to tell me how to do technical stuff?
That's true.
What?
I said that's true.
Wait a minute. So I can click on that link, close YouTube, and there shouldn't be an echo.
Why are you in YouTube?
That's where my pop out check. That's where I always
But you're
get.
not on the channel, honey.
What do you mean I ain't on the channel?
Even though you have the pop out chat, you're not on the channel, so you're not echoing from the YouTube.
Then I'm echoing from dlive.
Yes, of course you're going to echo from dlive.
So if I close one down, the other one won't echo.
You can't close down StreamYards.
You told me I couldn't.
I know you can't. That's what I just said.
So you know what, guys? This is what I deal with because I am not tech savvy, and so what I'm trying to figure out is if I close down YouTube chat, will dlive chat keep echoing?
When you go to no,
Were you not listening to the delay in the? Forget it. Just do your thing.
if you go to dlive, you got to either pause the broadcast or put YouTube or dlive. He's not on YouTube, but he's dlive on mute. Yes, or mute it down at the bottom.
I have no idea how to do that crap. So just go
Okay.
on and.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Freaky Geek. All right, guys, you ready for the chest? Dun dun dun. Dun dun.
Even Pammy says dlive's pissing her off.
Why? What's going on, Pammy? All right, I clicked the button. It should be popping up, and if it isn't popping up, hit the chest yourself. And then it should pop up.
I just wanted to go get lemons. I ain't allowed to have any.
I'll give you lemons.
I don't want your damn lemons.
Do you see, guys? 9 years of this. You got it that time, Freaky Geek. Good. Let's see. 2, 1. Who got the lemons?
Not me.
Why didn't
What happened?
Freaky Geek didn't get any lemons? Ron got 131 lemons.
Fucking greedy bastard.
And Patrick got 76.0. And he got brain freeze.
Sorry, Ron. I just
And
couldn't pass that
Digga
up.
didn't either. I don't know what's going on.
And she won't take the time to fix any of this shit. It'll just keep happening.
That's not my. I can't do anything about that, honey. Ron said that's right.
Oh, this has been a good show.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, guys. I've had a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
I'm glad we got to show you our quaint little town.
Yeah, definitely.
That was crazy. I hit the button and got nothing still. Next time we got and when they say a town with only one street light, we do. One street light. But that's 6 miles from us.
Oh, should I? Oh, one more thing. If you guys are planning on, let's see, hold on. Richardson Highway. I'll show you one more thing before we go. Snow markers.
Oh, what we thought were street lamps.
No, we didn't, but a lot of people.
At first we did.
Well, yeah, you did.
So did you. Don't even try to get away with that.
Okay, guys. One last thing before I go. A lot of people think these are street lamps.
They're shaped just like street lamps.
They are. Hold on, I gotta put this back over here.
But actually, what these things do, they measure the height of our snow.
Yes. Because if you look up Alaska, Valdez, Alaska, we are the snow capital. We get the most we've ever gotten was
64 inches.
Yeah, 964 inches.
And that was just in one winter's time.
Yeah.
We were, them street lamp looking things were totally buried. They had to close, that highway's closed down. You're not coming in, you're not getting out.
I will say but I will say,
look at Freaky Geek and Lindsay. They're all like, wow.
Our DOT is amazing out here.
And they're quick.
They really are amazing. Like the earthquake, when we had that last earthquake, the 7.1?
7.4.
7.4. Like within a week's time. No, it was like 3 days.
3 days, 72 hours.
Yeah, 72 hours. All our roads were fixed in Alaska. That was affected by the
Because
earthquake.
where we live, there's only a certain way into Anchorage. And within 72 hours, they fixed all the highways so travel could commence in 72 hours. I seen
Shikiki, thank you so much for joining our chat over in.
Oh yeah, Freaky Geek, 964 inches. It gets to the point.
Patrick.
It gets to the point, Freaky, that it's piled so
Oh,
high.
thank you, Iggy Digga.
You can't even see the building across the street through the snowbanks.
Oh, Mittens. So, see, now you confused me there.
How'd I confuse you?
Gotcha. No, not you. Mittens is over in dlive. The Igga Digga is Mittens.
Oh, that's Mittens? No wonder why she commented when I said, oh, it's Igga Digga. She said yes.
That's
All right, Mittens, you got me. You got me on that.
yeah, we get what were you talking about when it freezes over? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about.
I was talking about how much snow builds up there. You can't even see the building across the street.
And that's the one thing, like New York, I'm used to the wet, he's used to the East Coast, the wet, heavy snow that falls and you really don't want to dig it out. Here you have to, when it snows. Now, mind you, when it first snows, you can sweep it with a broom.
Yeah, you don't even need a shovel.
You don't need a shovel.
You
You're going to
just-
throw out your arm if you try to use the
Just use your kitchen broom and just sweep it away.
But if you don't do that and we go a full night because it gets so cold at night, it'll freeze. And when I'm talking it'll freeze. It freeze like iceberg color blue freeze. You know what I mean?
And here,
It's
during
pretty,
the wintertime,
but it sucks.
you buy these special things that you put on the outside of your boots. There's little cleats that help you walk on the ice because everywhere here is just a giant skating rink.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, there isn't a clear spot throughout the winter here.
No. Yeah, it definitely gets dangerous in the wintertime.
All right. Yeah. I think I'm going to.
Oh, really? That's cute, Mittens.
What happened?
Remember,
I can't see.
Yeah, Igga Digga. She's like, this is my actual nickname from my family.
Igga Digga? That's cute, though.
I like that.
It is. Igga Digga. But if you say it fast, that can cause a lot of problems. They go.
Oh, really?
Anyway.
See, that's Midwest. I don't know
Time
how
for a
you
nap.
guys' winter is. Do you like,
Ron and Freaky, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for hanging out, having a good time. This is where I part my ways. Say fist bumps to the guys, hugs to the ladies. Stay strong, stay safe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
thank you guys so much for hanging out. Take care. Be safe. And I guess I'm ending the stream.
You don't
Yeah,
have to.
smoke, Ron. That's exactly it.
You don't have to. You can keep going. I gotta go potty,
Oh.
and then I gotta go smoke.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you, each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night.
Afternoon, wherever the hell you at.
Tomorrow's True Crime Tuesdays, where we talk about missing 411 and unsolved murders and all that good stuff. Eddie will finally get his story out.
Yeah, Freaky Geek. So you better be there tomorrow. You've been waiting to hear that story, and
He picked it out all by himself, guys.
I'm not the one that canceled last week.
I was trying to be nice.
So just so you know.
All right, guys. I love you very much. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Been a great time.
Definitely. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Much love, guys.